Content warning. This show includes some of the most powerful swear words. Yes, including the one you just thought of. Strong themes of death, sex, and farting. This show is not for children or Poindexters. The following show is fictional. Any similarities with real people are coincidental. Please like, subscribe, and join the Patreon for free at patreon.com/SpatchAdams. Now on with the show.
If you ever get caught in the rain, I know you won't feel any pain, because we're there for you like you're there for us too, the people of Piss River. You will never be alone, we're locked in as one. The people of this town are all special ones. The history, the Piss story, it all happens here in Piss River. The history, the Piss story, it all happens here in Piss River.
Well, I guess it doesn't entirely suck that we have to go to this stupid fucking museum if it means we get to spend a day out of Mr. Pimpernickel's boring-ass classroom.
You're so right, Chad. Plus, we might even learn a few things about the history of our town.
Yeah, right, Sally. What are we ever gonna learn in a boring-ass museum?
Don't talk to my girlfriend like that, Randy, or I'll fucking punch your lights out.
Oh, shucks. I'm sorry, Chad. I didn't mean nothing by it.
Don't worry, Randy. I'm sure Chad is just a bit on edge because he hasn't smoked his 10th cigarette of the day yet.
You don't know what's going on in my mind, Sally? No one fucking does.
Well, I was just thinking about how fucking happy I am I got held back in school for the 8th year, because if that hadn't happened, then we wouldn't have all become best friends in the entire universe.
I'm happy about that too, Randy.
Anyone got a smoke for me? Oh, hey, it's Mr. Pimpernickel. Sure, I've got a smoke.
For God's sake, I thought Miss Bong was taking us today.
Sorry, Mr. Johnson, but Miss Bong called in sick. Sounded like she was hungover. So I guess there's no escaping me, haha.
Great.
Now hit me up with that smoke, Randy. I'm desperate here.
Right on, Mr. P.
Thanks, Randy. You know, this museum is pretty fucking boring. Let's say we just head in, look around for 5 minutes, then knock off early.
That actually sounds pretty awesome.
Not such a piece of horse shit now, am I?
You're a fucking legend, Mr. P.
See, he's not so bad, Chad.
Fine. Let's get this over with so we can go make out at Lookout Point. And by make out, I mean full anal sex.
Sounds good, Chad.
Oh, young love!
I think it's cruel that they keep those dead animals in the cages. Imagine if they did that to a person. Disgusting.
They deserve to be there, Sally. They're lesser beings with tiny brains.
You really think so?
Of course. Hey, can I show you something cool?
Holy fuck, Chad, that's epic.
I know, right?
There's some really neat stuff in here, Mr. P.
Sure, yeah.
But I was wondering, why is it just us 3 students on this field trip? Like, where's the rest of the class?
Why the fuck should I know? I'm not a fucking wizard. Oh my god, what the fuck is that?
That's one of our top attractions, the Piss Museum's very own Ric Flair statue.
Well, it scared the living shit out of me.
That's a gnarly statue.
Yes, it's been with us here at the museum for 40 years.
It's so fucking cool.
But how could that be true? This statue looks like Ric Flair as he is now, like an old man. How could it be 40 years old?
Clever girl, yes, it is a mystery. The statue always reflects the age of the real Ric Flair.
Bullshit!
Don't be so fucking rude, Chad. You're gonna hurt my chances of scoring with this mysterious museum director. What was your name, by the way?
Why, thank you, sir. Yes, you still have a chance of scoring with me. I am a real slut. And my name is Vulva, Lady Vulva.
Pleased to make your sexy acquaintance, Lady Vulva.
So you were saying this Ric Flair statue is cursed or something?
There are many mysteries surrounding that particular statue, but cursed? I couldn't say. Although legend has it that when a virgin kisses the Ric Flair statue on the lips, the statue's true powers will be revealed.
I can't imagine anything more revolting.
Come on, Randy, it's time to watch a videotape.
Oh, yeah, sure thing, Mr. P.
Welcome to the Piss River Museum. Founded in 1810 by Captain Percival John Piss, a beaver farmer. Back in those days, Piss River was just a regular old river. But when Captain Piss stopped by one day while moving around some of his beavers, he realized what a great river it would be to take a piss in. And so, on the 8th of February, a mighty cold day as he recalls, Captain Piss took a piss into the river and liked it so much that he decided to name it after himself. Percival. It was years later, in 1920, that his great-grandson, handsome Dick Piss, became the mayor of the town and finally decided to honor his great-grandpappy's legacy by naming it Piss River.
That video was even worse than the time I accidentally found my mom's sex tape, but didn't realize it until she took the bag off her head, and by that time, I had already managed to finish. Twice.
Do you think you might be able to lend me that?
I actually found it interesting to learn a bit more about our fair town of Piss River.
You're such a fucking Hermione.
Guys, can we please get the fuck out of here? That cursed Ric Flair statue is giving me the willies. Big time.
Sure, but I'm gonna grade you a P for pussy.
How the fuck are you gonna grade us on a field trip?
I'm gonna give you a C for cunt, for starters. How'd you like them apples, Mr. Johnson?
I'm serious, can we get out of here? I'm scared of Ric Flair.
For fuck's sakes, Randy. It's not like any of that hocus pocus is real. And even if it was, it's not as if during those brief moments we were all separated, you unlocked the cabinet so you could kiss the cursed Ric Flair statue. And even if you did that, you're not a virgin, so the curse wouldn't even come to fruition. There's like 3 lines of defense preventing anything that old lady said from coming true. So quit worrying.
So true, Chad. Thanks.
I'm so fucking hungry. Why don't we go get some Jack Donald's burgers? Won't that take your mind off of the cursed Ric Flair, Randy?
Yeah, I guess so. Whoever heard of a lifelike Ric Flair statue that ages with the real Ric Flair anyway?
That's the spirit.
Anyone want to sniff some rat poison?
The burgers here are really fucking awesome, and I love that every meal comes with a toy.
What toy did you get, Sally?
I got a statue of the How Come He Don't Want Me man, seen in Fresh Prince.
Lucky, that's a really rare one. All I got was this Hillary Gets a Job statue.
Better luck next time.
Personally, I am pretty pleased with my Barrett Wallace statue.
I still don't understand why you won't just fuck off, Mr. Pumpernickel. Don't you have work to do? Or a family? Or anything?
You know what, Chad? I'm here because I see a group of kids who need a role model in their lives. I've read your school file, Chad Edward Johnson, born to a prostitute mom and a celebrity father who was passing through town. You've had a hard life, which explains your hardened shell. Just think of me like Robin Williams, you know, a teacher with a heart of gold who can slowly lick away at the hardened shell and get to the gooey chocolate center, showing you the meaning of friendship and giving you a new, fresh outlook. Has anyone got any crack?
What toy did you get, Randy?
I didn't get one.
That's fucking outrageous.
It must be the Ric Flair curse.
But you didn't kiss that statue, did you?
No, of course not.
Did my fat ass ears just deceive me? Or did one of my valued customers just say that he did not receive a toy?
Yeah. Randy here didn't get a fucking thing in his Pappy meal.
Janice, you stupid fucking asshole! You are supposed to give every customer a toy, and now you're fucking fired! Get the fuck out of this restaurant right fucking now and never return! And I don't want to hear a word about your disabled fucking son! As a matter of fact, I'm gonna fucking beat your son up myself, and that's an absolute promise, bitch, and you better not be crying!
Whoa, hey, don't be such a fucking asshole.
Oh, sorry, young man. I should have waited until you couldn't hear that.
No, I mean Janice. She's such a fucking asshole for ruining Randy's lunch.
Oh, yes, of course.
Maybe try a little bit harder in your next job, my dear.
What are you waiting for, bitch? Get the fuck out of my restaurant and never return. You and your family are banned for life. And where do you think you're going wearing that uniform? Huh? Take it off. I said take that shit off.
People today just don't want to work.
God, words cannot describe how ashamed and embarrassed I am of her behavior. What can I possibly do to make it right?
Maybe just a toy or...
What the living fuck are you looking at, Desmond? You don't like the way I was talking to your bitch wife? Well, you can fucking join her! Get out of here, you useless sack of shit family! I hate the shame you have brought upon my glorious restaurant! I spit on you! I spit on your disabled son! You pieces of shit! You fucking cowards! I am so very sorry, my lovely customers. I will just go out back and collect a toy for you. And don't even consider paying for this meal. I will be taking it out of their wages. Be right back with a toy for you, sir. Would you prefer a life-size RoboCop or a half-life-size David Lynch statue?
I'll, take the RoboCop, please. Thank you, Mr. Donald.
Call me Jack, my boy.
That was intense. But I sure am glad there are still some decent, salt-of-the-earth American men in this town. I feel so safe knowing a stand-up businessman like Jack Donald is here for us.
Sure thing. Hey, Sally, shall we go to Lookout Point and get down to business?
If by business you mean full anal sex, then I think I will pass. I ate a bit too much Jack Donald's, and I think I need to go home and spend about 40 minutes on the toilet. Silly old me.
I'm up for anything.
In your dreams.
Someone call the cops!
I was just kidding. I would never do that with a student.
No, it's far worse than whatever you were talking about. The RoboCop statues, they're all gone! Excuse me.
It's got to be the Ric Flair curse.
But you didn't kiss that statue, right?
Right!
So, kid, you want to report your father is missing, is that right?
That's right, officer. I'm fucking worried about him.
Well, where did you last see him?
He was in the garage at home.
Okay, and what does he look like?
He's got a large frame.
Big dude, huh? Okay, what else?
He's got a handlebar.
Mustache, that's groovy. What else?
He's black.
No judgments from me, that's entirely normal. What else?
He's got a big brown seat.
Oh, I see. A fat ass, too. Hey, he sounds like a man who enjoys himself a few donuts. I can relate. What else?
He's got a wicker basket on the front.
You don't say.
And a little bell.
I see. Son, am I crazy? Are you telling me your missing father is a bicycle?
Yes, sir. My daddy died 3 years ago and was reincarnated as a bike.
Get out of here. I mean it. Get out now, and don't fucking come back here, you stupid-ass ghost dad bike kid.
You're gonna regret talking to me like this. My daddy is a very important bicycle.
Listen here, you little punk-ass cracker. I don't give a flying fuck about your dead fucking dad. Just get the fuck out of here. Shimon.
Did you just say Shimon? Like Michael Jackson?
Who the fuck is Michael Jackson? Now get out of here. Shimon!
What a fucking ass licker. I guess it's up to me, Chandler Depp, to find you myself, Dad. Someone out there has taken you away from me, and I'm gonna fuck them up.
Get out of the way, you little turd!
What climbed up your ass?
2 very strong field mice. Now would you fuck off? Officer, I need to make a report right fucking now. Excuse me.
Mr. McDonald's, what seems to be the issue? Shimon.
Oh, nothing much. Just that about 500 life-size RoboCop statues have been stolen. Possibly by a haunted Ric Flair statue. Is that enough for you to get your tight little ass off the chair and get to fucking work?
My God, this is the most mysterious and dangerous case I will ever work on in my life. Don't worry, sir. I'm gonna call in back up for this one. The world's most incredible detective of all time. Special Agent Daryl Piss, FBI.
A very special thanks to all Patreon members, past and present. Your support, interaction, and collaboration is always so appreciated.